It is Saturday morning and it's cold again. I can't stand it. Go ahead and hit that like button. I see you peeping. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Good morning, Lynn. How are you? I had to come get me some coffee this morning. I woke up and it was cold. And hey, couldn't shoot. Good morning. How are you down there? How's the temperature over there to the east? Hey, Carmela. Good morning to you as well. It's bright and sunshine. Hey, Sessa. How are you doing? I just woke up a few minutes ago and came to get me some coffee. And it's a pretty day, and I'm going to take a little drive. So I figured I'd just bring my little camera along with me because you never know what you're going to see. Oh, this is going to be mine. Good stuff, Maynard.
Morning.
Good morning.
We get a toast of camping cold brew.
Yes, yes.
So good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You have a good one.
You too. Damn, he was kind of cute. Shit. Nothing like waking up in the morning and getting a hot cup of coffee to a guy that's a little piece of eye candy there. That was nice. Hey, Cuban. Good to see you. Hey, Heather. Sorry if Joe. What's up, Joe? Nice to see you. And you. And you. Quite chipper this morning, actually. So apparently last night it was a whole ton of shit shows going around. And I just have to laugh, y'all. This shit is getting entertaining for real. Like I'm ready to see the full on meltdown. Because I don't think last night was the full on meltdown quite yet. I think that was just the preamble to the real meltdown. Sorry, y'all, I can't see. It's kind of bright outside, but yeah, I think last night was the preamble to the full-on meltdown shit. It's coming. And I want a front row seat. I'm sorry. When you got somebody out there talking about puppy dogs licking asses and all that other kind of bullshit, makes you scratch your head and go, what the fuck is going on around this camp? It's craziness. Craziness. Oh, hey, Dynamite. Good to see you. Cinnamon Girl. Hey, Cinnamon Girl. Yeah, Carmela, really and truly, it is shit fest everywhere, for real. And because of what? Because people don't like the same people? I'm guessing that's what started all of this, really. I'm not sure. Somebody said something about the Miami dude not being around and people feeling like they have to go after other people. I don't see him as the catalyst for it all, because the shit was happening before he left. People just didn't react to it the same way. That's all. But oh well. It is what it is. Oh shit. You just don't come on here and tell stories that are fucking perverted and freaky like that and expect that people are gonna believe you when you say it was just a joke. Especially when you're telling the story, you say, this is for real, this is no lie, true story, blah 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 blah. That was the dumbest shit ever. Dumbest shit ever. And then I see someone else go live. They said they needed some attention. They needed a little rub. So they go live. And that shit was even funnier. I'm sorry, but whenever Eric said that shit from beast to bestiality, I fell the fuck out. I was like, oh my God, here we go. Because I personally, look, if that's his kink, that's his kink. What can I do about that? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Ooh, but I damn sure wouldn't have came on the fucking interwebs and admitted it. And then you want to go with other people? Oh, you're out. Right, MRH. All of a sudden, they think that fucking coming in a chat is leverage. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what are you know? Whoo! I feel like we're in a fucking mental institution. I swear, it's nuts. Some of these people need their heads checked. They need their hearts checked too. I mean, damn, if you come on and you go on live for 8 hours and all you do is piss and moan and bitch about other people, you need a therapist, not YouTube. And then I heard him say something about streaming old streams and making fun or whatever. Well, I mean, wasn't he playing pizza streams and talking about pizza? No, he definitely wasn't Cuban. That was a true story. That was a true damn story. And he knows it, or he wouldn't have said it. And all Fangs is doing is taking up for his friend, but I see he wasn't around last night. Where'd he go? Everybody kind of went, boop. Put a little distance there. I just have to shake my head and be like, And then you got other people that come along and like they insert themselves into the bullshit and the drama. Like, you, holy shit, we got the damn carnival in town. Oh, fuck this YouTube drama, man. I have to make it to the carnival. That's what I'm talking about. I should drive this way more often. I'm gonna go play me some game. I might find Johnny Yarborough's twin brother over there. Oh, John Jack. I have to ask questions, see if you've been around. Anyway. Woo, Lord have mercy. Oh yeah, I guess it's carnival season. I don't know, it's a little too fucking cold right now to be at no damn carnival. It's 35 degrees outside. I pulled up to get my coffee and that girl said, "What are you doing in a short sleeve shirt?" I said, "Well, when I walked out of the house, it felt good." I mean, I didn't know it was going to be 30 something degrees outside, but that's typically what I do anyway. Hey Charlie, how are you doing? Has y'all's drama over there settled down a little bit too? Just curious. I stopped in the other day. I didn't notice anybody. I didn't recognize anybody over there with you. And you were deep in conversation, so I didn't. Hey, little man. Yeah, you been chilling? Girl, you should hear some of the debauchery going on over this way. I'm going to have to call you later and hook you up on the deets so you can have a good laugh for 3 or 4. Shit's fucking crazy. We got people letting dogs lick their booty holes. Hey, Lexi. All kinds of crazy shit. It's nuts. And then some 70-year-old man threatening to do an 8-hour show on me. I want to see him come up with enough content to carry on 8 hours about my ass. Since I'm so insignificant, and he's never liked me, I guess that means maybe he hasn't paid attention. I don't know. And then he's like, and I'm on your members. I'm on your members only. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Anything that's on my members only is for public consumption. It's just on members only because I choose to put it there. I don't beg for money. I don't beg, but yet you got your fucking Cash App in the top right corner. Everybody knows that's a Cash App. You know, you can send me gifts. Yeah, some of us did that. But, you know, it is what it is. These fucking non-driving pieces of shit. Yeah, but like I said, you know, who cares about all that? Hey, Stanley, good to see you. Who cares about all that, you know? When your shit's rocking and rolling and you think you're on top of the world, like I said the other day, one day you're on top and the next day your ass is out. Or a dog's licking your ass and you admit it on the live stream. And that gets your ass out. I mean, you don't come into a community like this. Look, when I look at my analytics on my stuff, 51% of my viewership is male. 51%. That's not normal, but I suspect that around the mob genre, that there is a higher percentage of males than what's normal in most communities, just because of the nature of the genre and the topics and things like that. I think men truly have more of an interest in that kind of thing than women do. Women like the manly men, not all the men, but the manly men, the nice, strong Italian men, Sicilian men that hang around that genre. Because there are a couple, not many, but there are a couple. You got to choose the right crowd to hang with too. That's where you see them. But anyways, I don't know many men. Hell, I don't know many women, honestly, that would sit there and want to hear that shit about a dog licking your ass or licking cum off a woman's belly. Like, that's just disgusting. Who thinks of that? Look, I can be perverted as fuck. I ain't that fucking perverted. I'm just saying. Ooh, that coffee's good. But yeah, I'm not quite that perverted. And then I heard him say something about take your feet and shove them up your ass. Well, honey, let me tell you something. I just happened to go look back in an old video that somebody shared. Seems to me like you had somewhat of a foot fetish at some point, because I seen what your subscription list was showing. Now, you might have made that private by now, but it wasn't back then. And it was obvious they were going through your subscription list. And you had the lady boys and you had the feets and stuff like that. So before you start flapping your fucking cocksucker at me, have a look in the mirror, bro. Have a look in the mirror. Oh, and something else I'll tell you. I didn't find my husband as a stripper. And he's from America. And it's because maybe I'm a normal person that could get somebody normal in a normal way. And yeah, it's fucking weird that you go to Thailand for however long without your wife, and when you come home, she wants you to take an STD test. You said that out of your mouth. November the 10th was the date, as a matter of fact. Sunday, November, I think it was Sunday. I'm pretty sure it was a Sunday, November the 10th. It may not have been a Sunday, but I know it was November the 10th because I was up on panel when you said it, Zug. That, you know, maybe you could get an STD, or you might have got an STD from a toilet seat. And I laughed and I said, you can't get an STD from a toilet seat except for maybe crabs. So I know that you're getting up there in age, and your memory, your mind is the first thing to go. So you can sit there and say all day long that you didn't say it, but you did. And I wasn't the only person that heard it. You don't get fucking STDs from a toilet seat. Get them from fucking ladyboys and girls. Just saying. And I mean, you're the one that talks about you being a junkie. If you don't want other people talking about that shit, then maybe don't bring it up. Hey, Sally, you know, you sit there and you say you write everybody's shows. No, you just give us shit to talk about. That's all. That's not writing a show. Writing a show would be able to control. You'd be able to control the content. You'd be able to control the narrative. See, you can't do that. You can't do that because you talk out the side of your fucking mouth like it's your asshole. Loosely. Very loose. So, It is what it is. And you get people like me that provide commentary on stuff, because really and truly that's what my channel is about. It's commentary. Commentary. Just like right now. May not have anything to throw up on the screen. I don't have to. It's still great commentary. So I do what I do and I talk about it. Sorry if you don't like it. Not my problem. Show, not my problem. Don't bring it up. Don't make it content. Everybody on here knows if you fucking put it public, guess what? It's for public consumption. So there you go. That's the way that works. And I don't even have to put your name in the title. Why would I? You're really not that significant in the grand scheme of things. I promise I did not cry in not coming back to your chat. I did not. And you know, I really shouldn't have apologized. I apologize more for my outburst on your show, not for what I said, because I meant what I said. MRE's a real motherfucker. You're not. I'll say it again. And again and again and again. And if you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. How about that? There's a whole lot of people that want to dictate who you like and don't like. And it's like I said last night on the show, on the video that I did, that people you can throw around whatever you want to throw around. You can say whatever you want to say about somebody else. But the fact of the matter is, I think everybody's been here long enough to have already made a decision on who they like and who they don't like. So there's not really much anybody's going to say or do to change that, unless you say or do something that changes it for yourself. And you want to talk about when I posted that video and I said, wow, just wow, about you dropping the N-word. It wasn't just the N-word. It's what you said after it that had me going, wow. You know, because look, people drop the N-word all the time, right? It's the context in which it's used. And when you drop the N-word and then you tell people, if you don't like my racist comment or something, then fuck you. That's what I said. I couldn't believe that you were sitting up there pointing the finger and talking about other people and calling them things when you drop a racial slur like that. And I said racial slur because that's what you said in the video. And then if that wasn't enough, wow, I see another one last night where you're calling someone a spick. Another racial slur. So tell me, did that go to a song? Was that to a rap song? Was it a country song? Maybe it was jazz. Was that in a jazz song? I don't think so. Because you were talking about somebody. But yet you want to point the finger at somebody else. And then in an attempt to make people think that you don't have homosexual tendencies, you drop the F word for homosexuals all the time. But yet you want to sit up there and talk about anybody else? Or let your friend, your girlfriend Fangs do it? And yes, what you allow on your panel is your responsibility, bitch boy. Believe that. It is. Every one of us that turn that live button to the on position and allow people to come up on our panels, yeah, it is our responsibility. So if somebody is saying or doing something and it's going to bring some heat, guess who's going to catch that heat also? That creator. That's the way it works. It's just like if I owned a business, you walk in my business and somebody calls you a racial slur and beats your ass and I don't do anything about it, guess what? My ass is getting sued too. It's called liability. I mean, it's not hard to understand those concepts as intelligent as you are, correct? As much as life experience as you have, you should know this, right? All I'm doing is using your words to show you how idiotic you sound. Oh, yeah, Carmela, that's what grown adults do, is they hit those 3 little buttons on the side that say block, where they don't have to see that person and what they say. They can ignore it and just go on with enjoying whatever it is that they're enjoying at the moment. I mean, I thought that's how it was supposed to work, but obviously a lot of people just don't get that. Maybe, I don't know. DJ, good luck. Good luck with that shit, because I'm going to tell you what I do. So there's sometimes I have a really, really close friend of mine that's really helping me with my anger issues. It's like we do anger management therapy every other day or something. And so when stuff happens, typically, yes, people do get really butthurt over that. And then they fucking harass everybody else to find out why you blocked them and to unblock them, and puts people in weird situations and all that jazz, yeah. Oh, that's a cute house. Oh my God, that is really cute. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, hey, Smoochie Magoochie. Good morning, Maddie. Good to see you. But so we do our anger management therapy like every other day, and usually when stuff happens, like I'll call them up and be like, okay, da 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 da, and run it all down for them, and then I'll tell them how I feel and what I want to do, and then they'll come back and go, well, you know, have you thought about this? Hey, Raditha, have you thought about that? And I'm like, well, if you say this, then what about this? And I mean, they're just point blank with me and lay it all out. So 9 times out of 10, when I have anger management therapy, I end up not doing what I want to do. And and then there's other times where instead of doing anger management therapy, I just hit the go live button and I say what I want to say. And then my therapist is like, excuse me, why did I not get a phone call? And I'm like, well, maybe because I just decided to go live. And they're like, So, DJ Mandingo, I say all that to say, sometimes it's really hard to look over me, guide me in the right direction. I'm a little bit of a hard head, you know. My mama always said hard head makes for a soft ass, and she wasn't lying about that. But it's not too many times that my hard head has gotten my ass beat. Now, maybe get me into a little bit of trouble, but not ass beatings. So that's one thing my mama didn't give me enough of. I'll be the first person to admit that. She probably thought I was gonna nut up on her ass. Impeach this clown? While yes, oh, I'm going to, DJ Mandingo. While I agree world events are important, more important than this bullshit, unfortunately, I don't think many people come to YouTube and participate in chats and shit like that because they're concerned with world events at the moment. I think this is more of an outlet of escape or entertainment, which is why, you know, people do the shit that they do. So, yeah, Sally, I can agree with that too. Well, thank you, Sally. Sometimes I wonder if it's strength or stupidity. I'm not sure which, but hey, I'll take it. Thanks for the compliment. I do appreciate it. No, the strength comes when I'm able to keep my mouth shut. That's where real strength happens. And sometimes that's just not possible. So I accept my flaws. Definitely accept my flaws. But I don't know. Oh, I could sit up here for hours and talk about going back to Thailand. I love Thailand. By August or January, I'll be in Thailand. Shit. Dean Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Daddy-O. I know you're coming on today, aren't you? Are we going to get to see the Vito? I want to see Vito. I'm coming to pick up Vito. Hey, Base Kitty, how have you been? It has been a while. There is so much happening in the world. Once I get back home, I'm going to take some time. I got a bunch of really good clips. And I'm going to take some time to upload some stuff. And just FYI, if anybody wants to use anything that I've got put up, I really don't mind. But if you would, just tag me in. Oh, look at that big ass fucking bird. What kind of fucking bird is this? Holy shit. Yep. I don't know. Can y'all see him sitting right? He's sitting like, ooh, right there on that limb. I don't know what it is though. A hawk? Maybe? Ah! My little hawk call. That motherfucker's huge. That is so cool. I don't know. I don't know if that's an owl. It looks more like a hawk than an owl. An owl has a flat, kind of a flat face. At least the owls around here that I've seen, they have flat faces. That one didn't. That one had more of a, like, oh, the thing that pops into my mind at the moment is a Seahawk. You know how on the Seahawk jersey, the bill goes out? Or on their little logo thing, that bill goes out kind of longer. That thing had a longer bill on it than an owl. I know. It looks like an Italian stallion. That's what I'm talking about. I need to go catch it then. Shit. I need some of that in my life. I got to work on my damn mating call, though. Shit, Magooch, don't be getting me in trouble. Next thing you know, they're going to be talking about I got birds licking my ass and shit. But Jesus Christ, people, if you can't come on here and laugh about yourself and everybody else, why are you here? If you're depressed, go to therapy. When you're smelt, what is smelt? Is that some kind of fish? I don't know about no brown eagle, but I think it was a hawk. That's what I think it was. I'm going to look when I get home. That's right, Raditha. I said it just for you. The Seahawks. Are they playing in the Super Bowl? Who the hell's playing? I need to know who to put my money on. I will do that. I will sure do that, Magooch. I saw Paul's video with the baby otter yesterday, I think. Either yesterday or the day before they put that little baby otter is so cute. Like, does he give tours and stuff down there? Or, like, what's the deal? Oh, it's fish? I don't eat fish. Sorry. I'll catch them all day long, but I ain't eating them sons of bitches. Not gonna happen for me. What was this? If it smells like cologne, leave it alone. If it tastes like fish, it's a dish. I was like, I ain't never eating no damn fish again. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. No, thank you. Smelt, it's like, it sounds like something really weird. Oh, that's super cool. I can't wait. Hey, Cluckers. I love those damn videos, man. But I'm an animal lover. You can give me a tour? For real? Shit. It's, As soon as this cold moves up out of here, I'll be there. You ain't got to tell me twice. Can I pet the animals too? Or feed them? I want to pet and feed. I want to pet and feed. One or the other or both. I want to pet the hogs. Just the only thing you got to keep me away from, the only thing you got to keep me away from is them ostrich things and eat them birds. I don't like the birds. Like the big birds, nope, they freak me out a little bit. I wonder if our drive-through safari is open today. I should go through there. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. Very awesome. Does he have a way that people can donate to him? Like, is he set up as like a nonprofit or a wildlife conservatory or whatever they're called? Emus? Yeah, I don't know about nice. They are scary to me when they come with their heads. They get real close at you and oh no. No, they look like they want to poke your eyeballs out. That one dude, when that bird walked up behind him, he tried to shit and get real quick. He's like, oh, hell no, I'm up out of here, bro. I got to go. I laughed my ass off. But that's me. I would have done the same thing, though. I'd have been like, oh, no, I got to go. I got to go. God, it's so pretty out today. I gotta find something to do. I could go home and do laundry like I'm supposed to do. Or I can find me something to go out and do. And I'm really feeling like I want to get out and go do something today. Because I got to travel tomorrow. So, that's going to be fun. Real fun. Is somebody in my fishing spot? Somebody is in my fishing spot. No. Yep. All these people, they find out the good fishing spots. And then you can't come fish because there's people in them. And I hate fishing around people. I absolutely hate it. It sucks. They want to talk to you and shit. I'm like, don't talk to me. This is not the time to be talking. We're fishing. You gotta shut up. You're gonna scare the fish. Huh? You really scare fish by talking? Yeah, shut up. It's usually how it goes. Filthy, good to see you. Hey, Marcy girl. What are they doing? Oh, they done fenced that part off. Oh, it's low. It's real low. Oh. Well, shitstorm. That's not gonna be on the menu today. What did we do, Dale? No, I think Phil's money ran out on the bot situation. He hadn't bought me bots in a long time. I know, Magooch. We got some decent fishing here, but y'all do have really good fishing there. Now, I've never been, well, I've been saltwater fishing just a handful of times, but I've only caught little stuff twice. That is really what I want to do, is go real true life saltwater fishing. So I think when I file my taxes and get my money back, because I'm getting money back, damn it, I'm gonna book me a chartered trip out of Galveston. I don't know. And then I've been, like, my birthday, this will be my 50th birthday this year, so I want to do something big for my birthday, and I've been thinking about going to Atlantic City for my birthday, because I've been to Vegas quite a few times, and I want to do something different. So I'm really, really thinking about doing, because in Texas, I think our alligator hunting season is from August the 1st to August the 30th. And we have a place about 30 minutes from where I live that actually offers alligator hunts. So I can either do that, or I can travel and go somewhere. And I don't know, Marzi girl, I ain't caught no flu. I try not to get around people that much to get that shit. And plus, I smoke cigarettes, and they say if you smoke cigarettes, then it's probably helping you ward off some of this shit. So, nope. I just wake up with a little bit of a smoker's hack in the morning. That's all. It's all good in the hood. Yeah, Cluckers, I'm planning on it. Do everything at once in Florida. Gamble and fish. I like gambling, too. I'm limited on what I'll gamble on. Like, I love blackjack. That's my favorite. I'll sit at a blackjack table all day and night and drink my ass off. But that's about it. I don't know how to do really much else. I don't particularly care for the slot machines because the odds are not in your favor at all. But it is fun when you put like $10 in that bitch and you max bet a couple of times and then it starts going ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. You think you done won the lottery and you get $20. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But hey, I'm easily entertained. So, go figure. I figure it's money. So, if I'm not losing, I'm winning. The Hard Rock? Where is that? I mean, they're all over, I know, but like, I don't even know what part of Florida you're in. Like, I came down there, September was 2 years ago, and we were at Anna Marie Island or something like that. I don't know. It was pretty. It was pretty. I've been to Destin a few times. I've been to Orlando. Oh, Donnie, I'm just driving. I put 10. What? You won 7,000 on slots? I'd shit my pants. They probably have to call the paramedics to come give me some oxygen. And when we went to Colorado and I won, I was sitting at a blackjack table and like in a 10-minute span, I won $1,000. I thought I was going to have a stroke then. I was like, shit, balling? And I sat down at that table and put out $20. And I got down to my last chip and I was like, something's got to give. So everybody else at the table quit playing but me. It was just me and the dealer. And I'm telling you, within 10 minutes, I had me one of them black chips. we had a really good time that night. Really good time. I have to go like to the Florida Keys. Damn. That's a lot in taxes. I love me some Destin. There's a restaurant there, right on the, I guess the board, I call it the boardwalk. It may not be a boardwalk, but it's right there. They serve, I think they call them lady fingers or crab fingers or something. They're the claws of the crabs that have the meat in them. I love them damn things. I love that restaurant. I get real drunk every time I go there because they make their drink strong. Damn. That's not bad, Cluckers. That's not bad. I think the most that I've never hit a jackpot on a slot machine. The most I ever got out of a slot machine was like $200. And I think I probably put in just as much to get that back. I don't know. I don't really pay attention. Fort Lauderdale, Boca, Jupiter, West Palm. Huh. I have to look. Y'all got them mosquitoes down there that are like blood-sucking pterodactyls that'll carry your ass off and away, huh? Man, come bathed in some deep. Or something. Because it must be my blood type or something, or I'm just that sweet because mosquitoes love me. It can be, what is the temperature outside? It can be 37 degrees outside and the mosquitoes will still bite my ass. I don't know what's up with that, but it happens. It definitely happens. It's nice. Nice getting out of the house. Let me see here. I think I will go this way. Bob likes the sluts. Yeah, Dale, I see you made that typo. Slick. Little Slick Willie. I don't understand the slot machines. Like, I just want the old-timey ones, you know, that you just pull the handle and they're supposed to come up with 777 and you win. Like, why can't it just be simple? Now you got these big-ass 2-story tall games and they want you to get 3 diamonds this way and 5 buffaloes that way and get a little star thing, you win a bonus spin, and then on the bonus spin, you spin for another bonus spin, and I'm just like, fucking A, man. I just want to pull the little lever and win some money. Can we miss all that shit? It's crazy talk. Just purely crazy talk. But I guess that's why I like blackjack, because I feel like I have at least a little bit more control, a little more decision making in losing my money or not. Y'all, if this thing starts buffering in just a minute, I'll be right back. But it's highly likely that it will at some point going out this direction. This guy in front of me is going to go to the dump. Watch. I already know. I can feel it. It's what my ass should have been doing this morning. But no. There was a lot for sale out here. And I really wonder if it's still available. Because I would love. I need to find me a lake lot somewhere so I can put me a little tiny cabin on a lake lot and then just fucking set my house up as an Airbnb. Get the hell out of Dodge. It'd be nice. Cluckers, I'm headed to hell if I don't change my ways. I'm going to drive out here and see if they still have this lot available. Next to this place I used to go fishing. And then back to the house. I got some shit I need to get done. Some adult shit I need to get done. And then I think I'm going to come on tonight and do a music show. Because I've really been feeling like listening to some music. And it's just fun to do it with folks in chat. I like to just jam out and relax and laugh and have a good time. I know that's right, Carmela. I got the boat. Now I just need the tiny cabin on the lake. And then I'll be in hog heaven. Fucking need to go somewhere there's no internet. So I can come out of my addiction, my internet addiction. Since I'm on here 95% of my day. According to some. I'm like, what the fuck? Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Oh, and I heard that he was hating on me being on I go that you're on every panel. No, I'm not. I'm on panels that invite me to go up. I don't just go up on people's panels just to go. Shit. And don't hate me. Don't hate me because people love me. It's not my fault that I'm spectacular. Blame it on my mama. Oh, let me stop because that's the fullest shit of the fullest of shit thing I've ever said. Just saying. Because I would not say that I'm spectacular. I'm a lot of fun. Free entertainment. A little bitchy, a little bossy. Sometimes a little nutty. I'll claim crazy. I just wish I could get a check for it. Then I wouldn't have to do anything at all. I could just sit at home and eat bonbons all day and be on the interwebs all day long if I could get a check. But I can't get no check. They said, you ain't quite crazy enough. And I said, well, fuck. That's just my life. So, here we are. Okay, good. I was like, did I miss my turn? No, I haven't missed it yet. $15 degrees is pretty chilly. Like, there he goes, going to the dump. Oh, yep, cover your shit up or you're gonna get a fine. They say cover your load. I was like, well, somebody else would have covered their load. Their dog wouldn't have been licking it up off her belly. Just saying. Ew. Good God almighty. This shit people say on here is so funny. And then I seen Uncle Smoot this morning. Or no, that was last night. That was last night, I think. Uncle Smoot eating on camera. I'm like, Uncle Smoot, now you're over there sucking on that thing like no business. Got your teeth flopping everywhere, looking crazy as hell. Talking shit. Come on, Uncle Smoot. Go get the bleach, the dish soap, and go wash. Scrub. Nobody wants to see that shit. Eating no fucking, I don't know what it was, chicken wings or something. I was like, good God almighty, just sucking the bone. I was like, what the hell is really going on here? Just ew. Like, ew. Gag me with the purple Smurf. You swear. You swear, people. It's like Smurf gagging time. Okay, I think my turn is right up here. I gotta pay attention. Yep, there we go. Watch my ass get lost again. I do that from time to time also. It happens. I wonder if I would have... Okay, so maybe it does. You need to wash your car today? Well, I probably should wash mine, but it doesn't do any good. Hell, I do shit like this, and it's just right back dirty again. Old work truck. Got the old work truck working. Oh, man. Gotta roll the window down. I got the heat just on my feet, because that's what really gets cold is my feet. And then roll the window down and feel that cool, crisp air. Oh, yeah. Oh, they finally high fenced this. Good, I bet. So the place around here that we can do, that you can go alligator hunting, it's back here. The ranch is actually up here a piece. I'll probably end up passing it on my way out unless I go the other way. But anyhow, they own a lot of this land back here. So a lot of this land, we have a reservoir that's about 5 minutes from here. It's a man-made reservoir that was dug out and then filled with water to provide water to Greenville, Texas, part of Fort Worth, I think, and maybe some of it's some little towns around Dallas, I think. Anyways, that was done back in the late 70s, early 80s. Well, they just recently, it was a coal-fired plant, and when they shut the plant down, they waited a few years and then they imploded it, and now they're having to remediate the land because there's a lot of lignite mines out here and stuff. And so the law says that you have to remediate the land for 25 to 30 years with soil sample testing and everything every year in order to be able to do anything with it other than make it like, you know, keep it just vacant land. So they've started that process, and all of this was done a long time ago. So they're at the end on some of this land, and they're starting to, you know, divide it and sell it and that kind of thing. So damn, the hogs have been bad out here. But I love it. There's nothing out here, like absolutely nothing. And like over here on this right hand side where that hill goes up, on the other side of that there's a lake. There's a big ass lake. Right? But this family, they have I say it's historical because it's been here since before I was born, but they have a ranch, and they had a lot of the acreage that they bought really, really cheap and added to it because of the stuff that used to, I mean, it wasn't all mine. It's not that. It's just, I don't know. I guess they buried shit places. I don't know what they did out here, but when they do sell this shit, it sells cheap. And I'm like, hell to the yeah. And just sit on it. But they've had so many people move out here. It's crazy. Like, so many people. Like, all these houses right here we're fixing to see, these are all new. And I think I came out here back during the summer and did one of these drives. And they were just subdividing this stuff and clearing land. They didn't even have anything built yet. But I'm guessing that's why they high fenced this stuff too, over here on the right. Interesting, to say the least. Oh, it ain't that scary. Who's scared of Sug? I'm scared of Sug. Fuck Sug. And his dog licking ass. I don't give a shit. I ain't scared. I just don't think he can do a full 8 hours about me. I don't think he has enough without saying the same thing over. What's he gonna say? I'm fat, I'm four-eyed, I'm crazy. What's he gonna call me? A racial slur lover? I mean, what, like, yeah. Okay, whatever. Doesn't bother me. As long as I don't have to listen to him talking about that perverted shit, dogs licking his ass and all that kind of stuff, I think I'm good. And he really don't have to worry about me ever being back in his chat, because I left that motherfucker almost a month ago. So, it is what it is. He can suck a dick. He's probably better at it than I am. Just saying. Probably had more practice. Oh yeah, Raditha. Yeah. If there's a mod in here that can grab it for you, more than welcome to. Because I'm not rightly where I can do it at the moment, or I would. When are you going live again? Hell, I don't even know. Do I have any mods in here at the moment? I'm not really sure. But anyhow. Abso-freaking-lutely. And and Ulium. Is anybody afraid of him? I don't know. I mean, that it surely wouldn't be the person I would be afraid of in all of this. I mean, I've said it a million times. There ain't shit anybody on here can do to me. The only thing that somebody could do to me on here, they will never do. And that's show up to my house. That's the only thing that hasn't been done yet. Just show up to my house. Come on over. Let's have a cup of coffee. Yeah. We'll have a cup of coffee, all right. While we're waiting for the fucking medical examiner to get there, or the justice of the peace. So, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to come down here one night and with the spotlight and see if I can see some hogs. Can't shoot them from the road, but sure would be fun. There goes another one of them big ass birds. Definitely ain't no buzzard. Oh, hey, shit show. On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Spent a lifetime making music with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again. Hey Angela, how are you this morning? How's your pulse beating? You get some good night's rest? I know I did. I slept good. I slept for a long time. I got like, I don't know, 7 hours, almost 8 hours of sleep, which is unheard of for me. But I got up the first time at 6 because apparently I set my alarm for 6 a.m. every morning. And I got up for a little bit, went and got something to drink and smoked a cigarette. And then I went back to bed for another 2.5 hours. Honeysuckle Rose? Yeah. My mom actually was an extra in one of his movies, The Red-Headed Stranger. We had a covered wagon and a team of mules that we used to trail ride with, and they were looking for extras, and one of the guys in our trail riding club, just being a big dummy, went and signed them up for it to be extras. That shit was funny. It was so funny. She has 2 little parts. Oh, I'm just out joyriding on a Saturday. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. That's one of those lakes or ponds, tanks, whatever you want to call them. And I've heard that they have some big largemouth bass in that baby. And there's one coming up over there on this other side. Yeah, it is. It's nice and nothing out here. It's quiet. Crazy Brett, you're just getting up. Well, it's only like 8:45 for you, right? I can see why. You're just getting up. It's still early. Yeah, we have a lot of open space. Yeah, they're slowly taking and building on it. But we do have a lot of open space. These cows over here, they're all looking at me like, are you coming to feed us? Nope, not today. Not today, little babies. Oh, look at this cow. He's got some crooked horns. Let's see. Look at him with his little bangs. So cute. Right? Dag, I feel that. They're all looking. They're like, bitch, you bringing us some food? If you ain't bringing us no food, quit mooing at us. The fuck is wrong with you? It's my people out there. That's my herd. I said that the other day. I was like, oh my God, look. Why are they showing my herd on the screen? Because that's, you big fat cow. I'm like, moo moo, buckaroo. Some more cushion for the pushing, bitch. I gotta work on my language. Maybe I'll start me a cuss jar. Hell, I'd be prepared to go fucking on a trip around the world by the end of the year if I had a cuss jar. Dang, they cleared all around this one over here. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder if they cleared it or if that's when it flooded. Huh. Interesting. Sorry. I'm out here observing. Walk. I'm behind, but I didn't find laughter in allowing dogs to lick up cum and partner's ass. That's crossing the line. Maeve, I feel you. It's kind of fucking disgusting, you know. But apparently there's people that I guess enjoy it, the degeneracy of it all. I mean, it's like I posted on my community page the other day. I'm completely mind blown by some people that, you know, again, double speak. You know, they go from one bad situation to the next with no fucking self-awareness. You know? And then they wonder why people, you know, don't got nothing for them, or they lack credibility, or they catch shit places. Well, maybe it's because of the shit that you do. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. A damn cuss jar right next to the cush jar. Hell yeah. I could spend the cuss money on kush. That would work. How about that? We just transfer for every 10 minutes that I go without saying a cuss word, I get to move money over to the kush jar. Hey, that could work. That's behavior modification right there. I'm all about that. I don't know. I think I prefer whippings more. Like, if I cuss enough, will somebody whip me? Get a belt. Spank my ass. What do they call that? Masochistic? A little masochistic. I guess. I can be. But yeah, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up or thumbs down. If you're on a cell phone, double tap the screen right in the middle. Pop, pop, real fast. And you'll see a thumb pop up. You can hit the thumbs down too. I don't care. Either one works for me. Just hit something. Just hit it. Hit it, boys. Isn't that what Tone Loc said before he started that Wild Thing song or the Funky Coleman? Oh no, he said, let's do it. Wow. She want to do the wild thing. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Can y'all hear me now? Well, Ulium. I'm sorry, that shit was so funny. Okay, good. I look forward to some roasting. Because I roast the motherfucker in a heartbeat. I know MRE will too. I've seen a few there that have if y'all have not got his name, is it Fat Bald Italian Cop Caller or something's channel? I don't know, it's like a clip channel. Y'all gotta, I spent an fucking probably, I don't know, I spent a couple of hours yesterday going through some of these clip channels and saving some shit. And OMG, it was great. It was absolutely great. For sure. Very funny channel. Like, I had to save a lot of that shit. Because I sat there, I was like, damn. It was hilarious. There's a few good ones out there. And then Spike Cult. Spike Cult is on Rumble also. I know that at least from over here on this side of the tracks, there's quite a few of us that have Rumble accounts. So if you're over there on Rumble, make sure you look up Spike Cult. They got some good stuff too. I think they still have a channel here on YouTube, but I don't know that they do just a whole lot on it. But they're still here on YouTube also. How many of y'all ever heard of snipe hunting? Anybody ever been snipe hunting? Just curious. Or anybody ever tried to take you snipe hunting? Because this down here would be a really, really good place to take somebody snipe hunting. I'm just saying. So if you ever come to visit me, remind me to take you snipe hunting. You have a lot of fun. I promise. Just bring an extra pair of underwear. Oh shit, that's cold. A little nipply. Do they have? They do have it open. Nope, they don't. Okay. Y'all see that? People still wave to you on the road down here. Huh? It's called Southern hospitality. It is one of the things that I do like about Texas, though, is people are very, or the South period, people are usually pretty hospitable and kind. Which I'll say, in my experience when I was up north, it wasn't that people were rude. They were just inattentive, pretty much. Like, they were focused on where they were going, what they were doing, getting there as fast as they can, getting it done, and moving on. So, Yes, Joy Perry does come in here. No, that was Oregon Trail, Marzi. I killed you off of Oregon Trail. Snipe hunting is totally different. So I was telling y'all about that ranch and stuff. This is it right up here on the hill. It's a cute little old place. But they do like guided hunts, fishing things, and you can do hog hunting. You can do hog hunting from a helicopter. They do alligator hunts. But like all this land that we just drove past, once we got past that high fence, belongs to these people right here. They poor trees. But yeah, it's a nice little place. There's the entrance of it right there. Good, Marcy, I'm glad. Now you can never be tricked by that, huh? It's so, I get such a laugh out of people when they say, "Oh, we caught snipe." "Oh, you did? You caught some snipe?" "Yeah, we got one." How'd you get it?" "Well," I'm like, "Yeah, you're lying. You lying." It's kind of like cow tipping. You know, you're never going to get close enough to a cow to try to tip it over. And if you do, you're probably going to lose your ass. Just saying. So when people come up with this ridiculous shit, I'm like, y'all really don't know what you're talking about. Just stop. Stop making yourself look like a fool. Or keep going and remove all doubt. Either way, choice is yours. I love these roads like this where the trees come over the road. One of the places I used to go a lot had these. It had a long stretch of where all the trees grew over the road. It is so pretty. It's my favorite. It seems so mysterious, like you're entering another portal or something. Well, I should be getting 5G right about now. There's a tower in front of me. Out in the sticks. That's a cute little house. Cute little house. I bet that thing's probably close to 60, 70 years old. Have I been sparking? What do you mean? Have I been sparking? What is sparking? No, I didn't see that comment, I don't guess. I need a spanking. But nope, I've not been sparking as of yet. Is that when you drag your ass fast on the carpet and it throws sparks? Like, what is that? I can think of so many things sparking could be. My taco sparkles? No, what is sparking? Oh, Joy, I'm headed to hell if I don't change my ways. But nowhere in particular today. I'm just out driving around. That's all. I'm just out and about. No, what I want to know what sparking is though. If I don't know what it is, I don't know if I've done it. It may have been called by another name. At first I thought, are you spanking? And I was like, what am I going to be spanking right now? I'll take one or two. But you can. Oh, for real? Is it true? Do they really? Probably not. I'd be looking in the mirror trying to see. I'd try it. You know what I haven't had in a long time? That made me think of Pop Rocks. I used to love me some Pop Rocks. I can feel them now in my mouth. Blah, 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 blah. They would just, the way they crackle. I used to love that shit. Yeah, Pop Rocks are the best, man. Those and the candy rings. I miss the candy rings. Those were my favorite, man. We used to go to the store and I'd always ask Mom, I'd be like, can I get one thing? Just one thing. And she'd be like, one. You can get one thing. So I either got the Big League bubble gum because it was shredded and it looked like chewing tobacco. Came in a little pouch like chewing tobacco. And I'd put that shit in my lip like it was a dip. And then I liked the candy cigarettes. Those were the other ones. And then the candy rings until they came out with the Pop Rocks. And then it was the Pop Rocks. But yeah, those were some of my favorites. Those damn. And then the Fun Dip. I like the Fun Dip too. I like being able to dip my stick in there. And I'd mix all the different flavors because it usually came with 3 flavors. Like grape, cherry, and lemon lime or something. I don't remember what the third one was. I just know that whatever which one it was, lemon lime, I don't know. It was very tart. And I didn't really care for that one much, so I had to mix it with something. And then, oh yeah, I love them damn candy cigarettes. Those were the shit. Because I'd pretend like I was my mom. Because my mom smoked. So I'd get my candy cigarettes and pretend like I was smoking. And then she'd look over and that motherfucker'd be gone. She'd say, you done? You done with your cigarette? Be like, yeah, I ate it. Oh, goodness. And then she taught me how to make, like, I would take Hershey's cocoa and put some sugar in it and put it in an old snuff can. Hey, Randy. And then I'd walk around and that Hershey cocoa with that sugar, I'd put it in my lip like a dip of snuff because my pawpaw dipped snuff. He dipped the kind, it was in a little silver can. It was like a round can and it was about, I don't know, 3 inches tall. But he'd always leave me a little bit in the bottom of it. And he'd give me his can and be like, here, put that in your pocket and take it home. And so I'd get the dip out of it. And that shit was so nasty. Ugh. But I thought I was cool because my pawpaw gave me his dip. So then instead of having dip in there, my mom was like, look, let me show you. And she made the Hershey's cocoa with the sugar. That became my dip. And then when I got a little bit older, we were on another trail ride and somebody came and they had Red Man chewing tobacco that they passed out pouches of to a bunch of different people. Well, my sister was chewing it, so I was like, I want to try it. So they gave me a pinch, made the mistake of swallowing it. I think I was sick all day, like literally sick all day after that. It was, so I've never chewed Red Man. And then about a week later, we went to a roping and they were passing a Copenhagen. Everybody was taking a dip. So I decided I want to dip a Copenhagen. So I took dip a Copenhagen and I was doing great until I got thirsty and grabbed my dad's Budweiser and took a big old swig of it and swallowed my dip of Copenhagen. Wrong answer. I threw up all night long. I was dry heaving and everything. It was terrible. So I didn't dip very much after that. I did a couple of times after that, but I decided okay. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Down there somewhere is another one of those big ass lakes. I don't know if y'all get to see it from here. I'll hold the phone because y'all might get to see it in a minute. But this is one of those lakes where they play doing whatever they got to do to it. It's another one of those that have fucking humongous largemouth bass in it, and nobody can fish it yet. And I'm hoping that one day they will let us get in there and fish that bitch. Because I will be one of the first ones at the gate. I will wait in line for weeks. And I mean, this son of a bitch is, ooh, sorry. Ooh, I got somebody behind me. But I mean, that sucker is big. It is really, really big and really deep. So, cool shit. Very cool shit. But yeah. What leaves a good flavor in the mouth? Oh yeah, we had let me tell you, one of our keg parties made the front page of the newspaper for 2 days in a row. And that was like my junior year. Yeah, my junior year in high school. So my freshman, my sophomore, and my junior year, those 3 years, we had a big party every year that was called the Luau. And of course, it was a theme party. And it was held out in the county where it was harder for law enforcement to come on the property and do whatever it is they needed to do. I got someone else coming up behind me, but there you go. Look. See how big it is? It's like fucking huge. Huge, huge, huge. We'll just pull off the road for a minute. And let them go around. But yeah, we had 17 kegs at this party. And what they did is they had gotten them the day before and then buried them in the ground. Yeah, I know. I had to move over so people could go by. But see, that thing keeps going and going around the corner. It's so nice. Well, I think yeah, with the luau party, the reason that they busted this one is because half of our fucking high school skipped out, didn't go to school to help get things set up for this party. And so they busted it early in the day, but they only got like, I think there were like 5 or 6 kegs that hadn't been buried yet. I think it was 5, because they ended up, after the cops had come out and gotten those 5 kegs and ran everybody off, they went back, and the people that were helping get everything set up, they went back, got the 12 kegs and took them somewhere else. And that's where we all met that night, was at somebody's house somewhere else, and continued with the party. Then the first year that they had it, we had it like in a town over in the middle of fucking nowhere. And you had to park your car, like you drove into somebody's cow pasture and parked your car, and then you had to get out and walk, and you had to walk down through a creek bed, through a line of trees, and then there was another open field. And that's where the party was. So that one was hard to get to. They had a lot of people lost and didn't have the right directions. Well, the cops ended up showing up at that one. But everybody kind of just dispersed and went on about their way. I think there were a couple of people that got tickets for minor in possession that night. Then the second year that we had it, that one went off without a hitch. It was a pretty good party, but We didn't have that many kegs that year. There was only, I think, like 5 or 6 kegs that year. And there were some of us that could go into town. There was a store over in the hood. We could go buy alcohol. And so we kept having to go back and forth to town to get alcohol because we had ran out of shit to drink. That party was a lot of fun. And then the third year is when we ended up on the front page of the newspaper. The cops showed up to the second location, and it just so happens that one of the officers that showed up, like when they got there, well, the reason that they showed up is because somebody started shooting at somebody else. And they got a call from a neighbor. And so they show up out there, and they're like, oh, this is where the party relocated to. So me, like the wise girl that I am, I went and got in my truck in the passenger side, threw my keys in the bed of the truck, and acted like I was asleep. So all of a sudden I hear tapping at my window. Tap, 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 tap. And so I act like I'm waking up, and I look up, and it's a police officer that just happens to be my sister's ex-boyfriend. I was like, oh, great. He's like, Amanda, is that you? Yep, it's me. And this right here, y'all, this place right there, that's Yankees Tavern. It's a biker bar, but I'll tell you something. They cook the best steaks you will ever have. Ever, ever, ever. Great place to go, especially on Sundays when it's nice out. See all kinds of beautiful bikes, cool people. It's a great place. I forgot what I was talking about before that. That's what happens when I haven't taken my meds this morning for my little ADHD. A squirrel. You spent a lot of money on alcohol, and now you know why it was Clucker's. Yep, it was Clucker's fault. It's a little lush. Oh yeah, we still do that, Tommy. We still do that. But we used to, I mean, we had parties everywhere though. I went to a cemetery not too long ago that's down the road from the house. It's an old cemetery. And we used to have parties there in the cemetery. We had pasture parties. We were always partying somewhere. But I remember when the little, when they came out with those party balls that were like little mini kegs or whatever. I used to love those little party balls. Oh yeah, they do. They have really good steaks. Like melt in your mouth. Really good. And they're huge. Huge steaks. They have good burgers too. Not the best burger in town, but they have really good burgers too. At the library field and the train tracks. Yeah, we were always looking for places to hang out where we wouldn't get in trouble with the law. And of course, out there by the house, we had a lot of places we could go because it was all pasture land. And the way that I'm headed home now, it goes down to the river. Chris Steakhouse? I don't know what that is. No, at Yankees Tavern back there. At the biker bar. Oh, we had a Four Corners. Well, we had a couple of them. We had a dance that was called the Four Corners. We had a spot that we used to go that's what we named it, was the Four Corners. And then there was a store in town that was the Four Corners store. I'll party anywhere. Shit, anywhere I go, that's a party. Hi. Damn, they did knock that motherfucker down, didn't they? Aye. So this is When I said earlier I was coming to see about this lot, this is the one right here. And they've got a high fence up around it now. I want to cry. I wonder if they're going to turn it into a little neighborhood right there. Because see that hill over there? Behind that hill is that reservoir that I was telling y'all about. And there was some nice fishing in that reservoir. And then I got a buddy of mine that lives right up here, and it backs up to all of this. And we used to go park at his place and just walk back through the woods and stuff. And then we'd hit the back side of that reservoir. And that's a lot of my fishing pictures that I post or use in those little videos and stuff is from back there. Yeah. Randy, that sounds about right. That's one of the places that we had here. That's exactly what it was. And then when we used to go four-wheeler riding, one of the parks that we went to, there was actually a trail called Four Corners. And that trail was where four different parts of the property had a trail that came to this one spot. And if you didn't know where you were going, you'd end up going in a big ass circle over and over. We got stuck out there so many nights trying to get the fuck out of there, drunker than Cooter Brown, pissing on the same tree over and over. It was nuts. Racing Stars, we've just been out driving. Nowhere in particular. Well, I mean, now I'm headed home, but I came to look, and I took the scenic route to see if that lot was still for sale, and it's not. Because that would have been a great place to have me a little cabin. Yeah, I can't do the dirt bikes, Tommy. I don't have good enough balance. I mean, I can ride one, but I'm a little clumsy. Put me on four wheels. I'm still clumsy, but I'm a little more skilled, I will say. It is. Thank you. It is a beautiful day here. I agree. I'm a little more skilled until I start doing donuts on sand like a dumbass and damn near kill myself. Or try to pop wheelies. Like I love popping wheelies. Just going fast. I love that shit. It's been so long since I've been riding. I'd love to go. I told my friend when I went to visit her last weekend or weekend before last, I was like, we got to go ride sometime soon. Got to. Yeah, Randy, you sound like me, Mr. Adventurer. I do stupid shit. Like, oh, that hole doesn't look deep. Just go through it. I told a guy that one time we were out at the mud park, and he's like, should I go through it? Should I go through it? Hell yeah. Hit it. You ain't got a hair on your ass if you don't hit that hole. Just stay in the throttle. When in doubt, throttle out. Like a dumbass, he listened to me. Sunk his bike. He had a snorkel that was like 2 foot tall. I've got pictures of it. That snorkel was underwater. And he was like, that's the last time I listened to your ass. I said, hell, you shouldn't have listened that time. Anybody that knows me will tell you, don't listen to her directions. She'll get you in a bind. I mean, it didn't look deep. How was I to know? Trying to have fun. Yep, exactly. There's nothing like growing up as a country kid. Never a lack for entertainment either. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I don't know that I could do no suburbs. I still like and even where I live now is there's just too many people. I don't like being around all the people. I'd much prefer being somewhere further out where you don't have all the traffic and the noise and people. But I've gotten a lot more antisocial as I get older. I just don't have the tolerance for bullshit. So, one of these days, you may, right? Oh yeah, Carmela, I love it. I absolutely love it out here. I mean, it's, for most people, it is the middle of nowhere. Oh, and then, I don't know, have y'all ever seen one of these damn solar farms? We got one of these solar farms over here. Drove through there one day and took everybody for a little tour. Y'all, it's the craziest shit. I don't know if anybody else realizes this, but like that thing is huge, huge, huge. And if I came back out here this afternoon, I guarantee you there will be some weird looking clouds up over that fucking solar farm. You're less antisocial now? Not me. I'm very antisocial now. Suburbs is pretty chill. Play video games all day. Get ignored by parents. Deal with fake thugs. Right? Yeah, they've got all the windmills like out in West Texas and northwest, going up into the Texas Panhandle, like headed towards New Mexico and all that good shit, Colorado. When we had our Snowmageddon, that was part of our problem, is they weren't fucking maintaining those things the way they should, and they were freezing up and breaking and everything else. That was part of the issue that we had, but I'm glad they don't put those things down here. I don't think they'd have a whole lot of luck with getting that done. Now, this solar farm thing, I'm not crazy about it being here, but what are you gonna do? There ain't nothing you can do about it but deal with it. Now, they wanted to put those data centers in town, like on the edge of town. Oh no, everybody was like, fuck that, y'all ain't doing that shit to us. So there was some arguing and fussing and carrying on in the town hall meetings, and they scratched that idea. And I'm telling you, if you live in a smaller town and they're talking about bringing one of those data centers to your area, you better speak up about it. They shot the windmills. They shoot them. Oh, definitely some rednecks, huh? There's got to be some rednecks. We'll shoot at anything, just about. Hell, I remember whenever they started putting up the damn street signs out here on these old dirt roads and stuff where I live, and I guess it was the neighborhood boys. I don't know. Somebody started shooting them. They're like, we don't need this shit. We know where we are. It was hilarious. Yeah, got to get those scopes sighted in. Hell to the yeah. But there's just a lot more freedom when you live in the country. You can pop fireworks, shoot guns, all that good stuff. Target practice. You don't have to worry about the cops being called unless you start screaming like a banshee. Everybody else gets to ride like their dirt bikes and four-wheelers and side-by-sides up and down the street. When I had mine, every time I fired mine up, as soon as I started it, I wouldn't get 5 minutes down the road and here comes the sheriff. telling me I had to go back home or he was going to confiscate my bike. I was like, I was like, y'all let everybody else ride. He said, not everybody's is as loud as yours either. Oops. Sorry. It's not my fault. Oh, Crazy Brad, I bet it did. Yeah, Carmela, me too. That's like one of my favorite things. Is when, especially when they like grow over in a canopy and are kind of like, when we get up here, there's a spot where it does that. And I love it. It's my favorite. I said earlier, it makes me feel like I'm entering into a portal or something when I go through it. Because we used to have down one of these side roads, it was like that. It was probably about a quarter to half a mile long that it did that. Well, they had to rebuild the fence to that property. So they came in and cleared the fence line and cut all the trees down on one side. I was sick. I was so sick. It's like, you assholes, screw that fence. But they didn't listen to me at all. At all. Kind of used to that though in my life. But that's okay, because when shit happens, I can go, I told you so. I told you so. Yeah. And I like telling people that. Told you so. Thought I was lying, didn't you? It's almost like I can predict the future. Now it's just my thick ass glasses allow me to see into next week. That's what it is. Is that Sancho? Hey Sancho, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. I hope you're doing all right. We're just out here taking a Sunday drive on a Saturday, shooting the shit. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm trying to stay out of trouble. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stay out of trouble. Hey Dave, how are you? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well on this fine Saturday morning. Now, why is this thing going off again? It is not. So anytime my thermometer gets to 37 degrees, this warning goes off in my truck. You try to stay out of trouble now also? Good luck. Good luck. I don't have very much luck at that. At all. I try. It doesn't work. But anytime that the thermostat or the thermometer gets to 37 degrees, I get an alarm thing on my truck that tells me the temperature is low outside. And I'm like, at what point did it get above 37 for that alarm to go back off again? And apparently it's now 38 degrees. It's 38. Yes, I am going to spin some tunes tonight. I'm going to get home and I got to go get some stuff downloaded and uploaded back to StreamYards. And so, yes, I am going to come on tonight. I don't know what time yet. It just depends on who's coming on. If it's somebody I want to watch, then it'll probably be later. If there's nobody on that I want to watch and I'm bored, it'll probably be earlier. But hey Primo, how are you doing? I hope you have a wonderful weekend also. Oh yeah, you know I always do. Like 3 or 4 or 5. It's like, what is that commercial that one is not enough? Holy shit, I hear something buzzing over here. Hang on. I gotta find out what the hell's buzzing by my... Oh, look at him. shit. Mm. Mm. All of them. I wonder what this guy's coming to do. Mm. Woo! I'm gonna have all of them at the fence in a minute. Woo! Dude, don't make me run off the road. Look, they're like, oh yeah, we're going to eat. Look at them. They're all like, yeah, it's time to go eat. Hey, mama, you look fat, girl. Oh, she fixing to have a baby. Them titties are big. Moo. Sing me a song, girls. Moo. I love it. I fucking love it. Moo. Yeehaw. Where's BTF Phoenix when you need her? I know, Tommy, that's my herd. They recognize one of their own. I'm an old heifer. I love them too. I need to check and see if my sister still has her 3 babies at the house, because she had 3. I don't know what. I don't remember now what they are. They're a crossbreed, but they're mini cows. That's right, Primo. I agree. Well, and you gotta be able to entertain yourself on next to nothing when you live out in the sticks. And so getting animals to talk back to you, it's a lot of fun sometimes. It's a skill. Because if you're not talking their language, they ain't listening. And they will look at you just as crazy as a human being will. Like, what the fuck are you trying to do? Are you speaking Spanish? Si habla español. Una cerveza, por favor, señor, señora. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Spring is here in between the first and second winter. Oh, that squirrel just jumped up on that post. That was a trip. He was at the ground and he jumped almost all the way to the top of that fucking post. That was crazy. But I've seen all kinds of shit out here, y'all. I've seen bobcats, all kinds of wildlife. Squirrels, skunks, deer, hogs, you name it. You can see it out here. Road runners. Hell, hey Stevie B, good to see you. Not too long ago, I got to see my first actual, like, real life road runner. And I didn't, at first I was like, was that really a road runner? It was. And I've seen it a couple of more times. And it's only in one little spot. I don't know if they travel, or I don't know much about them, but it was pretty cool. That thing came across. I was waiting for Wile E. Coyote to come behind it, but he never showed up. Yeah, I do too. That's why I come out here and I drive. Like, I have about 100-mile loop that I can do when I really feel like driving. And I see all kinds of stuff. It's wild. But I enjoy it. And I'll just turn the radio on and cruise around. And I used to get me a bottle of wine and pour it in a one of those dadgummy, what are they called? Yeti cups. I had a big old Yeti cup. I could pour a whole bottle of wine in. And I'll just drive around and sip on my wine and sightsee. And then come places like here and get out, and I'd have me a chair. I always had me a chair in the back of my truck. I'd just plop my chair out and sit down and hang out, smoke cigarettes, get my binoculars out and see what I could see. And now we're back to the old time fishing hole. It's one of them. And it, oh, got some space over there too, but that side has more fish. I caught a nice like 20-pound bowfin out of there one time. They got some carp in there. Big ugly things too. The first carp I ever caught was out of there. And I didn't know what the hell it was. I just knew it had lips like an asshole. Like, those lips were weird looking. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Same thing when I caught the bowfin. I had no idea what it was. None whatsoever. And they have like, they look like they got teeth. Like piranha type teeth and shit. I was like, what in the fuck? Yeah. Randy just about here too. It's crazy because they catch them here with tortillas. Believe it or not, it's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I didn't know that fish like tortillas, but apparently carp do. They love tortillas. And there's another place not too. Oh, look at the ducks. Damn. I had no idea. There's another place not too far from here. It's a coal-powered plant reservoir, and they have a lot of tilapia. And those people will go out there in these little long-ass boats, and there's like 4 of them that'll go out in this boat, and they'll get on the beds from those tilapia, and they'll start banging the side of the boat with an oar. And then they'll just drop those nets in there, and those tilapia swim right into the fucking nets, and they'll throw them over into the boat. And we watched these guys one day do this. And at lunchtime when we went in and they started going in, their boat, like they only had maybe, I don't know, an inch of the boat, maybe 2 inches of the side of the boat that was up out of the water. They had so many fish. It was the craziest shit that I've ever seen. I bet they unloaded probably 40 runs of damn me fish back and forth from that boat up to their camp. It was crazy. Go for a bear. Oh, hell no. Yeah, carp are ugly as fuck. Stevie B, me too. Breaded balls or corn. See, I didn't. Now, I know catfish. Oh, yeah. You used to catch carp and catfish. Huh. Now, I knew that you could use corn, like, to bait for catfish. But I didn't realize you could. Well, I guess at we have a little park, a little city park in town where our Texas Parks of Wildlife, they stock. And you can go there and let the kids fish. That's usually what people do, is they take their kids there to fish. And that's what a lot of people use there, is just little kernels of corn to catch those. But they're not real big. They don't get real big. I mean, probably not even up to like a barely legal. But I know that I had a friend of mine that used to take a bag of corn and put it in like one of those commissary type bags, and then they drop it in the river at the spot where they wanted to fish, and they bait that hole with that corn and then come back and they would kill it. I mean, they'd get some big flatheads, big ones. But I don't like eating those either. They're nasty. Oh, look at this. Look at this little baby. Look at that little baby right there. Oh, goodness. A little baby. That's a new baby. Little baby. Yeah, I like, well, here you can bow fish for carp here, And carp are a nuisance fish here, so if you catch one, you can actually get fined for returning it to the water. You're supposed to fucking dispose of it. But we do a lot of gar fishing, bow fish for gar. Guy I used to work for, he went gar fishing every year, and he caught one. It was like probably 9 feet long and weighed like 125 or 130 pounds. That thing was huge. Huge. Hey, James. Here, bluegill is a pain in the ass. Well, they are here. I mean, you can pretty much catch a bluegill anywhere here. Which, it makes it fun, you know, because at least you catch something. I don't necessarily know that they're a pain in the ass, but I'd rather catch a largemouth. No, I've never been deep sea fishing, Stevie. That's one thing that I want to do. I was just saying earlier that I want to book me a charter trip offshore to get to do that. Like, I just never have. So maybe I'll get to do that this year. See, it'd be cool as shit. I know that. The only time I ever saltwater fished is I did once in Galveston. Once in Galveston, and then I went like 2 or 3 times in South Carolina when I was in South Carolina. And like I said, I only caught something twice. So, and they weren't that great. They were little. Hey, Mike, how are you? But no, I like mainly bass fishing for me. I will catfish. I grew up, well, of course, when you first start fishing when you're little, I had a little cane pole, so of course I was catching bluegill and sunfish and shit like that. And then from there, I graduated to catfishing, and I catfished up until about 10 years ago. And about 10 years ago, I decided that I wanted to start bass fishing. And so I learned how to use a bait caster, an open face bait caster, and started bass fishing. And for me, bass fishing is more challenging. You're not just throwing your line out there and letting it sit. That's kind of boring to me. It always has been. So, and like, I try to challenge myself. I use different types of lures, because I mean, using live bait, I'll do it every once in a while, but it's not my favorite, because there's no challenge to it. You know, it's just a matter of where you throw your bait, and if that sucker swims enough to get a fish interested. With fishing with lures, it's a lot more of a challenge. You got to know first and foremost where the fish are. You got to find where the fish are, and then you have to present that bait in a way that makes them want to hit it. So, steelhead fishing yesterday. Oh, wow. Damn. Nice. Send me pictures. I love that shit. Oh, Dave, let me tell you. So, a few years ago, I had a buddy recommend somebody on Lake Somerville to take me striper fishing. And so I went, got my little thing, and the person that was going to go with me that day ended up not being able to go. So I figure, you know, we'll still end up doing the same amount of time. There's only going to be 2 of us in the boat. So you could, I think the bag limit at the time was either 20 or 25 It was 25. We get out there and start fishing, and within like 45 minutes we had limited out. So we go back up to the dock and unload our fish, and he, because he cleans them for you and bags them up for you to take home. So I was just going to give them to my parents. And there was a lady that was sitting out there on the dock fishing, and she came over and talked to us for a little bit, and she hadn't caught anything. And he was like, well, I'll tell you what. And he asked me, he was like, look, if we take her out, will you be my deckhand? And I was like, sure, not a problem. So we took her out. We went back out, and we could catch 25 more. Well, we did that. And it took us about, I don't know, another 30 minutes or so. But she caught one that was fucking over 2 feet long. It weighed probably about, I don't know, 8 pounds, 9 pounds. It was big. She was so stinking excited. She thought that she was hooked on something, like she was hung up. And so like she's trying to pull on it. She's like, I'm hung up on something. So he like completely stops the boat, and he's like, here, let me see it. And about that time, her line started dragging, just, and I'm like, oh shit. And he's like, let me see it. And she's like, no, I want to do it. I think she fucking reeled on that thing for about a good 10 minutes before she got it close enough to the boat where he could net it and get it in. That shit was crazy. It was such a fun day. Such a fun day. I hope, well, let's see, next weekend. If it's not freezing cold next weekend, I will be fishing. That is for sure. So, I need to get me one of those cameras that I can like put on a headband and strap around my head or something, or I can wear, where I don't have to rely on my phone. Oh, wow. Well, I wouldn't be too depressed. Hey, Polly, it's good to see you, Polly, baby. I wouldn't be disappointed with the 4 or 5 pounder. I mean, my biggest catch so far is 7.5, the 7.5 pound largemouth bass. Besides catfish, I mean, I've caught a couple of catfish that were bigger than that, but not by much. 10 pounds maybe. So about 17 to 20 pounds. So yeah, 4 to 5 pounds that's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad at all. We're slaying down. Ooh, somebody killed a deer. I hate seeing that. Makes me want to cry. Hey, Doug. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've only, I learned how to fly fish back in 2018, and I'm not very good at it at all. Now, I can tie fly jigs. I went to a camp thing and was like an adult chaperone, and when at that camp, they taught us how to tie our own fly jigs, and I've got one at the house that I tied myself. So that's pretty cool. But if it looks really neat and fun to do, and the people that I know that fly fish really enjoy it, it's just all that whipping that thing back and forth. Man, one day I'm gonna catch myself in the back with that thing and whip it a little too hard and rip my skin off or something. I don't know. And then you have to find, yeah, we're finally home. And you have to find the right spot to be able to do it. I catch a lot of tree fish when I start fishing for the season. Damn, a 40-pound striped bass. Holy shit. That's fucking huge. That is fucking freaking huge. A GoPro? Yeah, Mike, I agree. And once you master the art of it, like I said, the guys that I know that fly fish, they freaking love it. They love it more than regular fishing. But I don't know. I don't know. For me, the places I go to fish, it's just not conducive to fly fishing. I'd have to drive like 2.5 hours to really get a good place to fish, to fly fish. I'd have to get on like the Guadalupe River or something like that, where they have the trout and the smallmouth and that kind of stuff. I bet your arms were burning. Yeah, Doug, I don't have a lot of experience with GoPros either. Hey, Bears, you do the same. I plan on it. Going to see my boy. And it's supposed to be a nice weekend except for this chilly weather. So, anyhow. Well, hey, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. It's been a little over 2 hours, and we've held some decent numbers. And if you haven't hit that like button, please do on your way out. I really appreciate that very much. And I will be on later on tonight with some music. So if y'all ain't doing nothing and you get bored, stop on in and say hello. If you want something played tonight, then find a place to drop it in the comments. You can either drop it under this video, or you can go over to my community page and drop it somewhere over there. I'll get it and I'll check it, and I will try to get your song on there. So I hope y'all have a blessed day. While you're out there being blessed, be a blessing to someone else. And y'all come back now. You hear?